What's happening?
Coolin'.
What you know,
Check it out,
man?
check it out, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Lil Ya podcast, the Be Real 23 podcast. You with me? Need y'all to like and subscribe ASAP. Today I got a special interview going on, y'all. The legendary Mr.Serv-On from No Limit Records. You with me? What's happening, Serv, man?
Not much, man. You know me by my real name.
I know you by your real name. Oh, big brother Corey, you know what I'm saying? Somebody I grew
There
up
it
with in
is,
the
Cole.
hood. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you used to call me Cole. You the only one used to. Yeah, you the only one used to call me Coach. So you know what I'm saying. That's where I get the Coach from, man.
No doubt, bro. See, bro, it's been a long journey, bro, in this music industry, bro. But it's been a longer journey in our hood. You know what I'm saying? We basically been knowing each other since, like, you was almost. I'm talking about, like.
Yeah,
back in the Pamper days, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you was a badass little
But thank God I had OGs around me like yourself that never let us go too far. It ain't mind knocking us side our head or whatever, falling over.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. You know that.
Yeah.
It's your family. It's family, man.
Definitely, dog. What's up with your Serv, bro? I got a few questions for you, dog. I know you're gonna shock me some things I don't know, bro. So it's a pleasure having you on my podcast, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's an honor, man. It's an honor. You know,
for sure.
You know, for people
we gonna kick it off early, dog.
Okay.
We never knew of you rapping until bam, all we see is Mr.Serv-On with No Limit. We never. You know, like I said, we've been knowing you all our lives, but we never knew about that part. Take us to where you first started rapping, dog.
You know what was crazy? You know, when you remember, because you remember I went to the Navy. I left. And while I was out there, it was crazy. I was taking y'all music and Tim Smooth music out there with me, right?
Yeah.
And then when I get out in DC, I'm hearing Tim Smooth and whatnot. So, you know, a lot of them, you know, they rap out there. They rap. That's the East Coast. And so, you know, they would listen because all they thought about us was Murder and Mardi Gras. So when I would play y'all music from them, they like, damn, niggas really rap. There's some real gangster shit down there, right? I'm like,
yeah.
So they on y'all, right? Joe Black too. And so one day a dude of mine from Louisville, he wanted to do some music. And it was the same studio, Jay-Z, Tretch, and all them come through. Because Virginia, that gateway for everybody that hustle from New York and DC, they come to Virginia to make their money, then go to Carolina. You know, like Biggie said in the song where he did his thing in Carolina.
Right.
Well, I saw Jay-Z do it for real. You know what I'm saying? I knew his people. So long story short, my dude was trying to do some things. And so it was like, man, I'll write for you. So I was writing for him. Then a friend of mine from New York, Raul Benefield.
Hold on. Slow down. You say you decided to write him. This was before you actually wanted to rap, or you just knew it was
I really, you know, I didn't want it. You know, I used to like it. Me and Frank Jackson, you know Frank.
Basketball.
You know,
Frank, right.
We used to, before the coin dances, you know, you do the double cassette thing with the radio, try to rap over the Fat Boys beat and stuff. So if we go to coin,
you went out
Frank
on
was
Serv?
yeah.
You went out
okay.
On, I
damn,
can hear
you can hear me now?
I can't see you.
Oh shit! Hold up! Oh shit! What the hell? Oh damn! Hold up!
Sometimes you do that, man. It's like my third interview. This done happened, bro. I mean, shit out of our hand, we can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? I'll try not to let it sweat.
I know what it probably is. Hold up. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Yeah, I don't know why I stopped, and I think somebody tried to call me, man.
That's probably was.
Hold up. Damn, I don't want to hang up. Shit. How you?
If it hang up, we'll just have to, you know, try to come back with it, bro.
Let me see something. Damn.
Like I said, it's the third time this shit can happen. I hope my viewers ain't getting sick of it.
No, don't tell them don't get mad. Tell them don't get mad.
Don't get mad, y'all. Y'all just chill out. Have a little patience, man.
I'm gonna move a little bit in the house. I'm upstairs. Sometimes it be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm looking forward to this one. Hold up, man. I gotta get right.
Man. I know I am, bro. Damn. Wow.
Let me see something. Let me see something. Hold up. Hang in there. Just hold up. Hold up.
Okay. Y'all stay tuned, man. Right now I'm interviewing Mr.Serv-On. We got a little technical difficulties going on, but y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Relax.
Why it still ain't coming back, man? I'm trying to figure out. I thought I moved in the house. Damn. Oh man, hold up. Don't do me like
Facts. Let me see something. You think I should try to remove it and start it over, or what? Because that's the only thing I can do is remove it. Yes.
We can remove it and start it over. I got time, man. I got time today.
All right. That's what's up, dog.
Shit. Okay. Shit. Let's do it.
We'll be right back. Y'all come back in. We're trying to get it on. Okay. Okay, let's try this, yo. Yeah, we back. We back, man.
There we go.
Yeah, we left off. You say you was writing for a guy, and I asked you.
Yeah, I started writing for a guy, and this was like I had never rapped anything outside of, like when I was telling you, me and Frank Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
I never knew Frank rap neither, man.
Man, Frank was nice.
Y'all boys had real hoop dreams. That
was first. That was first, man. And we used to say, bro, I'm telling my age, but we used to take the double cassette player, and then take the Fat Boys and keep looping their end of their song where the instrumental was at.
Yeah.
And so Frank would get his raps together, and it would be funny. I was gonna be his hype man because that's when Gregory D them ran everything, man. And Fresh was DJing at Cohen dances and whatnot. And so we never got a chance to do it. So when I went to the Navy, just being with Frank, I knew how to write, and so I wrote for that dude I was telling you about from Louisville, and then a friend of mine, Raul Benefield, was from Rockaway, New York, so he took me up there. Mm-hmm. And he happened to be friends, and I can't even, even to this day, dog, it's a lifetime NDA. I can't even say the rapper name, right?
Right.
But
I know
put it like this: he was on Uptown Records with Heavy D, and he had one of the biggest songs. And I wrote about a female from New Orleans that lived around the corner from us in the scatter sites. I don't know if you remember Stacy with the light eyes. She lived in the scatter sites. Hurt my feelings back in the day. So I wrote the song and changed the name and wrote it for him. And it was like one of his biggest hits. And I got like maybe about $500 for it. Never got no publishing points. Don't know nothing about it. So my dude from Texas was like, man, I'm going to teach you how to rap. You write for everybody else. You need, I'm going to show you. And so that's where I started at on the ship. You know what I'm saying? And so on the ship. And then when I got home, y'all was popping, right? Mm-hmm. And it was so funny, I knew Mystical at the same time. Right. So you probably don't even remember. No, it wasn't. I talked to Tech Nine. I was like, man, I rap. And Tech Nine more was looking like big, like Big Bro.
You and Tech used to live right across the street from each other.
Yeah. Directly. So, now, he was like, Tech was like, yeah, man, a baby. So, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I'm like, baby. So I realized that's Brian, who we grew up with and went to Holy Ghost with, played ball with, whatever. And so what happened was, it was like y'all was still doing y'all thing, and I went to Suno to play basketball, and that's where I met Dodat, and so I decided to challenge him in freestyle, and he bust my ass, but so he needed a ride home. But it was that
no Dodat's 3-9 posse though.
So yeah, legendary. That's man.
Legendary. Facts.
And he brought me to KL, and before I met KL, Then my cousin was married to Diamond. You remember Diamond from across the river? I think he's with Mobile Joe. You remember Diamond,
the dude
the
Diamond.
manager?
He had a company.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I rapped for him, and I used to tongue twist. And he told me to my face, like, man, that ain't gonna make it down here. You'll never make it down here. So I was like, I'm gonna go back by KL. Even though he ain't talked then, he just looked at me and he said, rap for me, and I rapped for him. And he just looked and he just went back to work. So I was like, at that point in time, I was doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I got more money in my pocket than he got, in the studio. So Diamond done told me I can't rap. He not even acknowledging me. And then one day he called. He said, "Why you ain't been back to the studio?" I'm like, "Well, shit, you ain't listen to me. You just listen and turn your head, dog." I said, "I don't know how y'all do it." And so he was like, "Man, come by the studio," and that's where it started.
Damn, dog. See, so being told basically that you wasn't a good enough rapper for the South, the odds was against you, and you was determined to prove a couple of people wrong.
I mean, even more than that, I'm gonna trip you out. Your cousin is the reason. Ronald and both of your cousins, Ronald and C, is the reasons that I even went back by KL because we was in the car and it was a couple of us in the car. I ain't gonna say the other people's name, our homies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm rapping to anybody's song on there, trying to show I can do my thing. That nigga was my man. Shut up, man. Go ahead with that shit, right?
Yeah.
And Ronald was like, "C, say, bro, C, do your thing." Right.
Yeah.
And Clarence was like, you know what? He said, man, whatever I could do to help you or whatever would not, I do it.
Yeah.
And nobody know Clarence,
and today,
the one made me go to school.
Don't mean to cut you off, but today Ronald, and that's my cousin, dog, but that's my biggest critic, bro. So I know if Ronald telling you something like you can do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. He hard, dog.
And then it come in threes. So I got the confirmation from Ronald, then I got it from C, from Clarence, and then Dawd did something to see if I really was ready. He took me one night, bro, and it was like out of movie, fat. He took me to Kennedy Heights to meet the night, to meet Tim Smooth, right?
Wow.
And at it, bro. It might sound crazy. People watching, I'm serious, is really like this. It was foggy out there. I mean, we standing in front of the gym. That nigga start going at it, right? And so Tim Smooth touched some little dude, and he went to rapping, and Dawg said, "Nah, I'm gonna end this right now." And he told me go at him, and I went at him.
Yeah.
And so Tim was like, "Nah," and Tim jumped in there, and I'm like, "Damn, this Tim Smooth."
Yeah.
So I tried to hold my own. So when it was over, I kind of felt a little like, "Damn, man, Dawg done bust my ass, Tim done bust my ass," right? And Tim was like, "Say, bro, you got to do what you do." He said, "Do what you do. You look like you look like you want it. You came here." He said, "You got how Tim is, got your ass bust, but go ahead on back up top." I said, "Yeah, it's all right. It's all right." And so for me, that was confirmation, dog. And then me and KL went through our journey.
Okay. So when P come in the picture, I know I'm not the only one that's tweaking for that part.
Yeah.
A lot of followers they watch it, they won't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what's crazy? I always knew P because basketball. We used to I used to follow him going to the park.
I never knew P. Period. I never met P from the city. Period, dog. Never.
But you know what? You saw him a couple of days. Every time you probably left out Holy Ghost, Sonia lived across the street. He used to be across the street by Sonia's house. She lived right across the street from Holy Ghost, and he used to always be around there.
But
I'm gonna trip you out. Moby Dick used to be on 6 and Dries. He used to date Cat Eye's sister. Remember Cat Eye? On 6 and Dries in the scat sites. And
I don't remember her.
You probably
I remember
you don't remember
King George stayed next door to me though on Drive.
Yeah,
I knew King George. I never knew Master P. I can remember when King George used to tell me that he was on the way to the studio to make a commercial for Fun Records way back then, dog. But I never knew nothing about P and all them boys, man. I looked up everything. Y'all just big, like you know what I'm saying.
And what happened was, with KL, we went through a lot, man, and it was like we right there. And I saw it because, man, honestly, I would have rather been Russell Simmons than the rapper. LL was my favorite artist, but I wanted to put stuff together. And
Yeah.
so KL at the time, he had Soldier Slim. You had Juvenile coming on the Parkway. Mia would come, Fiend, but he had Slugged Up Nigga. You remember Reg? He had oh man, who else? They had 3-9 ERC, man. Cause Sleepy, that was Sleepy label.
Yeah.
So we had all of them, and then next thing you know, Mooshak got killed.
Right.
When Tootie got killed, and Tootie, God
Jack
rest
was
his
a
dead.
dog too, boy.
Yeah, and so then we saw KL was at Rumors. And so I would go in there and I was studying. I was always studying, listening to see what was popping and what was going on. And then Slim got shot up, and God rest his dead. And that's not when he got killed, but he got shot up and he was in the hospital for a while.
Okay.
Right? And so old boy, wanted to manage, me and KL. So what happened was, man, then old boy get killed. We go to Jack the Rappers, and this how we got the P. But before then, Warren Mays was about to give KL a club on Tulane, right?
Yeah,
and
Adidas,
Warren Mays
think,
was
right?
going, yeah, he was gonna back us, back put my album out because I did the song "Got to Get My Serve-On," but nobody had heard it but him.
Okay.
And then Warren got killed, so it was like, damn, So we go to Jack the Rappers, and we get in Jack the Rappers, but we was out there because old boy got in touch with Jermaine Dupri, and Jermaine Dupri heard the song "Got to Get My Serve-On," so he wanted to meet us. But in between that, Luke and Det Row, when they had their beef, that fight broke out. So right in between that, I look up and I see P, C, and Silk. But I knew him as that's Percy, that's Corey, that's Vashon.
Okay.
So, because Randall out the Cali or Randall T Dub, that's my cousin. So I used to be back in the
I
Cali
ain't know
a
that.
lot.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I knew I was gonna find some shit.
I watch videos when they be bringing up his name and talking and this and that. I'll be laughing. I'll be like, I don't know what they talking about. But Randall used to be around the way. That's mine, Gussie. That's her nephew. That's Penny's son.
I never knew that, dog. I knew all Miss Gus, all your people, like in the hood. Like T-Dub raised me, man. You know what I'm saying?
T-Dub and Randall. That's my Aunt Gussie. That was her grandsons.
Damn, never knew that, dog. Wow.
My cousin Penny, their older brother Penny. That's their daddy. So
all right.
Yeah.
I know Penny. I remember Penny.
Yeah, that's their daddy.
That's crazy, bro.
So I used to be in the Calio, so I knew P them from that and playing basketball. So we talked that night.
So you was standing right there with P being Randall's cousin and how him
but it was funny though. This is a funny thing. P knew, right? And when we hollered at him, he took the cassette, right? He heard it. He heard "Got to Get My Serve-On." So we come back. Me and KL come back, and that's when, like I say, old boy got killed like 3 days later when we got back. So now we ain't got no manager, no nothing. So I'm doing what I'm doing, and the name Serve-On came from, the credit card and check thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a stripper name like everybody always thinks.
With Pop them, huh? With that game Pop was playing. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing about it was, so I'm doing what I'm doing, and next thing you know, we watch a video. Nigga P doing West Coast Bad Boys, King George in it, right? And on the hook, he was like, "Gotta get my serve on, hoping y'all hear me though." Damn, dog. Okay. So we called him. And New Orleans was at that time, dog. So we called him. He was like, "Man,
checking.
Yeah, like y'all should come up for Christmas, right? Come do something, man. I'm gonna pay y'all to do a song or whatever, whatnot for this down south hustlers." I was like, man, I heard the song, bro. It's nice, but damn, no, that's this nigga Hook, man. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna holler at you. Just come on out." So I'm like, shit, okay. He talking $2,500 a song in 1991.
That's
I'm like, all right, we come up there. And so that's how we got connected to him. That's went up there, and me, KL, and Mia. And so
you was out the service at the time, or you were still in the service, like moving around, or what?
No, I got put out the military 3 days before. Something else gonna surprise you. I got put out for drug distribution.
Damn.
Yeah. And I did. They gave me they gave me and my 3 guys like a year. I did a year in Leavenworth, Kansas. Ron don't know. Ron, you know what I'm saying? But it was just, you know, I mean, and so by that happening to me, you know what I'm saying, I'm home now. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you know, my thing was like, I already went through what I just went through with the military. So I decided to go the other route and do that other type of, you know what I'm saying? And so, but that's how we got to Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's wild, bro. That's what's up, man. So a lot of people don't know, dog. A lot of people do know. But I want to mention and I want to acknowledge that and bring it back to the attention that you are platinum selling artist, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, bro.
You had a privilege to work with Pun. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's big, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I tip my hat off to you for a lot of your accomplishments, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate it, man. But one thing you got to understand is, dog, y'all set the standard. And I said that on songs. I'm like, before I ever said Barone Street or 6 and B, I said, I get 6 and B from UNLV. I said, that's Daytona. I said, yeah, I was older. I said, but they took that. That's theirs. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand what you guys meant, because I wasn't a bounce rapper and y'all was the ones that rap. Only y'all and Gregory D really, you know what I'm saying, at the time for me, like rap. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and so, you know what I mean? And then of course, you know, Jimmy was around our house. So that's how I knew Juju. You know, that's why
people don't know how much talent our area alone holds, bro. We had Serv-On, UNLV, Tyler Perry, DJ Jimmy, all that in like a block perimeter. Bro.
I told somebody that one day. I said, man, we could do this how y'all want to do it. I said, in a 2-block radius, really a block radius, I said, you got Tyler Perry, what, damn near worth $1 billion. I said, okay, UNLV definitely done made millions, you know what I'm saying, off their album sales or whatever, you know what I'm saying, through their stuff. I made millions for somebody else. Then you got Mystical. You feel what I'm saying? He a little further down, but I'm saying then DJ Jimmy responsible. If he really get the not just the money, the respect and the numbers from what he did. Okay, we well
then
over.
All us went to the same school, man.
Exactly, and we well over $1 billion worth of that was made in that right there in that area, in that one block.
I tell you what, sir. I heard Tyler Perry the ball BET, man. I hope you think about that, bro. I hope you think about all the talent he was around, you know what I'm saying, before he even got there, man. And do something. I
mean, hopefully, man, you know, he realized some things, you know what I mean? But I always felt like he looked at New Orleans like in a bad way. And I'm like, you are who you are. You are you are who you are.
Yep.
Because when you dress like Madea, right? We know who that was that live on that corner, Miss Alberta. Because if that ball went in that yard, that pistol came out.
You wasn't getting it. You wasn't
getting
it. For real. Boy.
That's
that lady, you know, man.
He know, and she wore that long gown with that damn wig. That's where that come from. Everything you are, that's where it come from. All the ribbon and joking like he do that people think is funny, that come from where you from, man. But you know, but like I tell people, man, when they look at him in a certain way, you know, be mad with him or whatever, whatnot, I say, man, look, that's his journey. He'll figure it out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't knock him up. I'm proud of him, dog. I mean,
I'm proud of him.
He don't never have to do nothing for me. I wouldn't be no less proud of him, dog.
Look, I saw him one time. I saw him one time, and they had everybody around him, right? And you know, I'm walking, and the funny thing, he didn't even know. This gonna trip you out. He didn't even know I did what I did. I'm sitting on my mama porch on 2929, right? He walking up the street with the ABC News, right? And look, it was so funny. He said, "Oh man, you still around here, man? How's everything going? How your mama?" He said, "Man," he said, you got, you know, what's going on with you?" And one of the dudes said, "Do you know who that is?" He said, "Oh, that's my friend Corey I grew up with." He said, "No." He said, "Can I take a picture with you, Mr.Serv-On?" So he kept looking like, "What? Who?
Yeah,
what?"
Who is,
and I'm sitting there laughing, and I took the picture with the dude, and I said, "I guess he explained it to him," because he kept turning back looking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I'm like you say, I'm proud of him, man. Let him, you know, but maybe do some changes to BET. You know, bring.
I spoke with his brother, Emery. His younger brother? Well, he a little younger than me. Yeah, he younger than you, of course. But Emery doing a lot of production work out there, and I spoke with him about doing some collab work. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing prospered so far from it.
Yeah, you know how it is.
I know how it is. Yeah.
But look, but you know what I did him though, right? When he walked up, I said, "All right, Junior." And I said, "But and you know nobody know you by no Tyler, man. You know we know you by the real name, Junior. Come here, man.
Boy, that dude, Daddy was something serious, boy.
I tell people that, bro. I told people when they say, "Man, he's saying," I said, "Nah, bro, y'all don't understand. I watch his daddy punch him in his chest, knock him off his feet, man.
Was nice, bro. Man,
I was a mean ass man, bro.
You know, my wife from Greensburg. I later found out that that's where they was really born at. You know, that's where they come from, the country to New Orleans, from Greensburg. And she showed me his mom a house that, you know, he had bought, whatever. Man, the people got beautiful property out there, bro.
Man, you know he was from,
Yeah, I know there was country boys, but I didn't know what part of the country.
Come on, you know he used to be playing football, and that boy was barefooted running across the motherfuckers, man.
That boy Lucky used to come out there every summer. Man, I remember that, bro.
Yeah, Lucky, yeah. Man, I see Lucky, man. You know, I'll be like, I holler at Lucky, man. I'm like, Lucky, don't make me bring up. I know you. Don't act funny. Don't act uppity. Don't be acting uppity.
That's how you rock with you, bro.
They say, bro, I hit it one day, you know, saying, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, then I saw him one day, and I'm sitting back, and you know, fat man, I'm a humble dude.
Facts. Yeah.
Say, homie, let me explain something to you, dog.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Facts. Right. Yeah. No doubt. He doing his thing, man. Hell yeah, bro.
And that's another one from the block. So you got to add that. We forgot to add that.
Off top, bro. For sure, dog. Sir, you have anything in the making? I mean, I want you to speak up on your headphone. I know you got a lot of stuff brewing, dog. You stay with something on fire. Something in the fire, broiling, baking, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to know.
You know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna do this, man, because you know, you family, you know, and they can go back and look at this video and know that it was announced here first. You know, outside, of course, I got my headphone company, which is, you know, Vibe World Headphones, man, but they something different, you know, because I got to get at you. I think I told.
Yeah, you talked to me, and that's one thing I also want to add, dog. You always holler at me and put me on shit early before it transpires. I love that, dog, because too many motherfuckers, man, they ain't looking out for a nigga like that, dog.
Oh, no, man.
And you want that always done that, dog, you know?
Yeah, the world need to get the whole UNLV collection, man, on these headphones, because my headphones is different. You know, I'll be able to say put your whole catalog on there, anything you want. Nobody could download your music, but they could add stuff to the headphones, and now you be buying and not doing like Dre and saying, oh, okay, fat, let me give y'all $100,000 and y'all put Vibe headphones on. You know, now it's more or less like, okay, some actual UNLV headphones distributed by Vibes called Legends. So, you know, we have that coming. But the thing that I'm about to, you know, tell you today that nobody really know, you know, it'll probably get a release to the world in a while. You know, we're doing Vibe World Sports Agency. Me and my guy, man, Avion K-Son out in Flavor the Day. We opening a sports agency, man, coming up. You know, so now all the New Orleans, man, all they athletes, man, and it'd be hard for them to get to schools. Are they hoping they can? Nah, not no more. I got
bro.
it.
That's big, man. That's big, bro.
And so, and then we teach them, you know, players. You can handle your business on the field, but when we sign them, we setting up their businesses, man. Their business entities and everything like that, and money that we'll be giving them and things like that, and NIL deals. We want them to already be business minded, so when they get to NFL, they understand everything. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, smart athletes.
Financial literacy
and I'm gonna use
at the same time.
Exactly, man.
That's fire. That's fire, dog.
Company a lot to push New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? All New Orleans athletes now, you know, they'll get the publicity and the marketing that they supposed to get. And the difference we gonna do is say if you have a little cousin that's about to be one of them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna just sign him and say here's his money and then set up his businesses. But we're gonna also market and promote him to the point where the world gonna know him. All he got to do is handle his business on the field. So we doing it a different way, man. So you know, let everybody look forward to Vibe World Sports Agency, man. You know,
Yeah, Vibe World
we
Sports,
about to really announce it.
Got you.
Yep.
Got you, bro.
Everything Vibe World, man. Headphones, Vibe World, headphones,
that's what's
Vibe
up,
World, water coming. It's everything, man. It's a vibe, you know. So that's where we at right now, man.
That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. So, bro, I want to switch gears a little bit and ask you a question that you probably could answer being on the inside, and we was on the outside looking in. What problem did Pete actually have a problem with us because he thought the beef with us and Mystical was real? You know anything about that?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man, and I'm glad you brought that up, man, because somebody close to us, both of us, you know what I'm saying, actually said that I told Pete not to sign y'all, right? And the funny thing that it was said that I told Pete not to sign y'all, right? So the funny thing about the whole situation was, let me tell you how Pete think. Pete didn't really have no thing where it's gonna be between y'all and Mystical, because Mystical ain't have no issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when it came down to it, a lot of times Pete turned around to KL or me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, I want to sign this person, that person. So when y'all came up, it was like, man, and even Mia, you know, and Mia word goes
deep.
That's our girl.
That's our
girl.
girl.
And C Murder word go deep. And C was like, he said, man, we got to do that. We got to do that. Now, outside things that wasn't artists, you feel what I'm saying? You know, was more or less on some, to me, and it's just the way I caught it. You know, y'all at one time on Cash Money, which this the funny part. P loved the fact that y'all was on Cash Money. That was going to even be bigger get back for him. So he listened to y'all. He always had y'all music. You feel what I'm saying? So I think to the point of fact it was, man, I think it was other people outside the artist circle that was just really, you know, like, man, you know, blah, 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 this, that, and that. They was on Cash Money, this, that, and that, and that. And it was like, for us, it was like they from Uptown. You know what I'm saying? They from around us. And his thing was more or less, okay, sir, KL, y'all will deal with them. Because that's how it was when he got Slim. When KL went to him about Slim, he was like, you know, you going to deal with Slim. You know what I'm saying? P was more or less like, he definitely wanted y'all. But whatever went on in between all of us talking and sitting around about it, and then him leaving and the people around him and whatever, and Boz wanted y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's where I think a lot of it changed or whatever, whatnot. And then, because he came once and I remember we sitting down talking, and I'm like, man, they're not hard to deal with. And, you know, I don't know who was saying what they were saying on the other end, but it was like, man, they're not hard to deal with, man. They were thinking like y'all some like wild dudes. I'm like, they real dudes. Now, if it come down to that, you know what I'm saying? I say, but they love music and they're gonna do what they gotta do.
Right.
You know, and so we wanted it because, and then I'm gonna tell you what's real. I wanted it bad because I felt left out, meaning, you know, KL, Mia, she got the producers that was close to her, Dale. Right. KL got Slim, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, Mac and Fiend. I'm the only one I had one of my people from around my way with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's bro.
I remember vividly, and I spoke on a few interviews that Pete. I can remember Pete telling Baby we had done a jazz fest with y'all that year, man. I think it was like 94, 95 or something. I can remember us walking off stage and Pete actually telling Baby, say, B, I need to get that act out you. He was like, what you talking about? He said, UNLV and I need BG. I don't know where that went from that, but that was our first falling out with Baby right there, dog.
No, he definitely wanted y'all, man, because y'all was one of his favorites, bro, that he listened to. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? P was different, bro. People don't know P was a KRS-One fan. Now you're gonna say, how?
Wow.
Master P KRS?
Yeah.
KRS-One fan. He
I'm a
loved
big
Pac. He loved
KRS-One fan, boy, for
He
real.
loved, he loved Pac. He loved KRS-One. And when he came to the city, he listened to y'all, and he liked BG, of course. You feel what I'm saying? And but I think it was just outside because you had us as rappers.
Yeah.
And, he run things, but then you had a couple of people around the side. You know what I'm saying? That and so because it was like you hear like crazy shit like, man, I have to deal with this. Man, no, them dudes ain't wild, man. What are y'all talking about? They real ones. But, and I think, and with him at that time, his mindset as a businessman that people didn't know was do music, dominate, make money, stay out of trouble. You feel what I'm saying? So if somebody whisper to him, oh man, they wild, right?
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had high heads, though. I mean, we wasn't, but we didn't let it affect our music and what we were trying to do. But we stayed in some kind of bullshit.
Y'all would have been good with us because the mindset when y'all got there, y'all would have saw, man, we did music, we did what we had to do. We went on shows, people ain't play with us. You know what I'm saying? They knew what it was. You feel what I'm saying? And then V90, who's your family, Pokey and all that,
my dude,
them, they handled everything to the point where we got to be artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't never had to worry about it.
Come from Cash Money.
Yeah.
He was on Cash Money like the administrative team, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. But V came from Cash Money to No Limit, man.
V was the heart, man. Him and Pokey, man.
My dog.
V ran a tight shift, dog. When I tell you, that's why you never heard incidents. You know what I'm saying? They knew not to play with us anyway, but you never heard no female bad situation, no incidents. Man, V didn't play that, man. V was doing non-disclosures back then. Like, okay, you coming in this room? Okay, state what you come in here for. Sign this here. You know what I'm saying? V wasn't playing, dog. He get on us, man, quickly, man. I used to get in trouble all the time, bro. I used to steal a van and go in the hood. And I show up at the little hood spot and V standing there like, really?
Yeah,
bro. I stayed in trouble, bro. Yeah, but man, but that's what the deal was, man. Y'all was supposed to be there, man. That'd have been the icing on the cake for us. Because Mystical ain't have no issue. He ain't have no issue.
We never had no problem with No Limit, period. I'm talking about we was fans of No Limit, like all the whole thing, really. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make you laugh about something that I know you don't remember because you didn't even say nothing about it. When I first came home and Mike came by me, right? And he had the Delta 88 with the boombox in the back seat. I'm on my mama corner on 7. And y'all was on the other corner, right? Y'all was looking down the street. Because I'm down there and y'all saw him pulled up because he passed a Barone. You don't remember. I'm telling you, don't remember. Because me and Mike laugh about this. So I didn't even know y'all had beef, right? I'm just coming home. So, man, I don't know if it was Check got to go in his mama house, y'all walking off the corner. Man, Mike saw him like, man, let me get from around here, man. I'm like, what you talking about? I said, man, what you talking about? So next day, you know what I'm saying? I'm by Kel. I said, man, something strange. Kel said, wait. He said, you and LV Fat was on I said, they was on 6 and Barone. I said, Mike was on the corner by my mom. He said, you told Mike that? I said, I told him, come holler at me. He said, you don't know. I said, no, I don't know. He said, you know a dragon from the river? I said, wait. I said, that's a bike. He said, man, Mike got the hell from around there. I said, damn, my
bro, it was crazy, dog. Free Mystical, man. Shouts out to Mystical.
Free my dog, man.
It was crazy, bro. He went from plotting the whole thing, like wall wax or whatever, to really feeling like we wanted to do him. Yellow basically wanted to do him something, bro. It never like that, dog.
Bruh, and that's my boy. He was like, man, I got to go. Man, and and Kel told me, I said, man, I didn't know. So I went back and listened to the song. Even I'm like, because it was new. It just came out, but I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, damn, I had this dude around.
Man, that was crazy, dog. Yeah, Mystical, he'll pass around the dog, little dude be throwing stuff at the truck. I'm like, man, why y'all doing it? He like, man, what's going on? I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. The world thought it was real. That's why we had these things and let it out the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's it. That's why I say he ain't have no issues, man. None of us did.
Bro.
You know, I
our
wanted
issue was with PNC, and you know, they had issues with us, bro. But that mystical thing wasn't real at all, bro. I don't know how he let it go like that. You know, how he took it to like we really wanted to do him something, man.
Man, but you gotta understand, Fat. You gotta understand, man. Y'all didn't just do music. Nobody could say y'all was, soft in the streets. Y'all wasn't soft in the streets. So if it's coming from y'all lived how y'all talk. I used to tell niggas on the song, and they like, bro, them niggas. I say, bro, them little niggas really live like that. So if motherfucker know y'all live like y'all talking on that song, and then that song Yellow came, that little bad mother boy. Say, bro, that boy. That damn Yellow boy.
I miss
he was really a
man. Rest in peace, YO, man. Forever, nigga. Never let your name die, boy.
Say, bro, I love him, man. I miss him so much, man. The funny thing, I used to always tease him, like, man, he always kept his, his little neckerchief tied around his neck. I said, bro, why you always look like you going to the second line, bro? I miss messing with his little bad ass, bro.
So, but I can remember y'all boys we wasn't even in high school yet, dog. I remember y'all boys taking us to prep dances with y'all. You, Dave, Clarence, sometime. Oh, Ronald. Man, dog, we had some of the best OGs around us to come up, man. Real, bro.
Say, bro, that was crazy. I was telling somebody how crazy that was, and people don't know New Orleans. I'm like, you got to realize we from 6 and Barone. I said, and to get the prep dance, we got to go through different areas that we didn't get along.
And we used to be walking down your walking back and everything, man.
Then you in Holly Grove. And full of that boom. Then you in Holly Grove and prep. Then we got to come back, get through the 11, 12 ward. Then come back, then get, at time, every once in a while, Dane them cross the avenue. So now we got to get through that. And I used to tell them, bro, it used to be like the Warriors movie. But mother, we had to get home. We had to get home from prep dance. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you came to coin dance, we got you.
We got you. Good.
We got you. You know what I'm saying? But that was life, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up, and I tell anybody, bro, where we grew up at, the difference is you got the St. Thomas over here, you got the Magnolia right there, and we just one corner. We just one corner.
Just knit tight, like bro.
Yep, one corner, and we held our ground, one corner. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't change for nothing, bro.
Yeah, real, man. I wouldn't take nothing back, bro. Nah. Except our losses. That's it.
That's right.
The people we lost, man.
That's it, bro.
We grew up around black. Oh, man, go ahead.
You want to tell the people where they can find you, bro? I had to cut off, dog. Daddy dude is about to kick in and get on my ass.
Oh, man, handle your business, man.
Find you, bro.
Man, you can find me, The Real Mr.Serv-On, on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. This is my YouTube page on there. Same thing, The Real Mr.Serv-On. Find me on there, man.
For sure, dog. Appreciate you coming on,
man,
bro.
Anytime, bro. You know that, bro. It's an honor for me, bro. I'm loving what you're doing, man. We talked about this long time ago. You're doing it.
Dog, keep that avenue open for them headphones, dog. Tech will be home this year.
I know that's what you told me. We waiting
definitely jumping on that, bro.
Soon as he come home, we gonna get him done, and it's gonna be nice, dog.
All right, that's what's up, dog.
All right, peace. Love you, little bro.
Love you too, bro. One.